Hi Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your weekly reading for August 11th through the 17th. Let's go ahead and give the cards a good shuffle and get started. If you're new here, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. Please give this video a thumbs up if it resonates. And I also want to invite you to check out your moon sign and your rising sign video as well, because you can also get some really good information there. Let's take a look at what your themes for the week are going to be. We have deep knowing. Okay, there is something really resonating with you deep within your soul. It's a calling possibly. It is something where you just know that you know the way. You know what you're doing. You know what direction you're meant to go. You can trust your intuition at this time and trust your gut, because that deep knowing is guiding you, Sagittarius. That's a really important message for anybody to receive right now, but especially just knowing that you can be confident in your choices. And if there's something that you were just drawn to, that is the deep knowing that's going to bring you a lot of happiness and fulfillment. So don't ignore it. Now, you also have message in a bottle. So pay attention to some messages that you get. This could be intuitive messages, like I was just talking about with deep knowing. These messages are coming through crystal clear and you need to pay attention. But also you could be getting an email, a text, a letter. There is going to be some form of communication this week that is going to really ring true for you. And it's going to give you some important information. It's going to guide you on your path. And it's going to help you know which way to go and what direction to take and what steps to take. Okay, let's get some more cards for you guys. First, we're going to take a look at your recent past, what you've been dealing with, Sagittarius. And we have Fool. This energy of reckless abandon, I feel like it's been hard for you recently to do that. I feel like you've been wanting to step out on a new path and a new journey, but you've been holding yourself back. And I feel like that's where the deep knowing card is really pushing you to go ahead, Sagittarius. You're a very adventurous sign. You usually have that adventurous energy around you, and it's okay to trust that, to be that fool and go through the change and the new beginning that you've been called for, that you're calling for. But this is a new beginning for you, Sagittarius, and it's really going to be an exciting time for you. You are to continue on that journey this week. We have the King of Air. This is Aquarius energy when I read, and this is about having a clear mindset, a clear vision of what you want, and this deep knowing. That is absolutely the King of Air energy. The King of Air knows. He's very logical. He's very intentional, and that's what that deep knowing is about. This King of Air energy that you've been dealing with. That's why you've set out on the Fool's journey, because you really know in your soul that what you're trying to accomplish, you are meant to accomplish in this lifetime, and you are ready to go for it. So do that. And we also have Magician. Okay, these are already, you've got two major arcana cards. So I feel like this is going to be a very important week for you, Sagittarius. The Magician is the master manifester. He's the confident person that has all the skills and abilities to make magic happen, to make goals and dreams come true. And you are to know at this time that you are really strong in this energy. The King of Air is very intentional too, but the Magician knows how to take these intentions and make them manifest, make them come into reality. So good for you, Sagittarius. That's a great sign. Whatever you're working on, I feel like you are going to make great progress this week on your journey, on whatever the goal is, whatever it is, whether it's love, career. It's going to be something different for each one of you, because this is a general reading for many eyes. But you're on the right path. Trust yourself. Now, some more information for you. Truth. You guys, I think this is the third or fourth reading that this card has shown up in. And it's all about us seeking our truth or our calling. And it's about you staying true to who you are and what you are here to do. It's that deep knowing that you've been experiencing where you're on the right path. You can trust that. This is your sign. Don't question yourself anymore. You're on to something, Sagittarius. We also have the King, okay? Another, this is kind of like Emperor energy, but I think it goes hand in hand with the Magician as well. The Magician helps the King in old times. This is you being in charge, you calling the shots, and you knowing what direction you want to go and what you want to go for. This is you being the boss of your life and just being in charge. This is a strong male energy, and that's the energy that you are to use this week. Man, authority, male sexual energy, things pertaining to the law and justice. So this is also about justice. Think Libra energy. Also about karmic energy as well. I am wanting to say right now that whenever cards like this show up, I tell you, don't risky behavior. And I'm not talking about the fool kind of risky behavior. I'm talking about maybe making illegal decisions. Don't do it this week, okay? Don't put yourself in harm's way, and don't put yourself at risk in that way, okay? The Fool can be very risky and it encourages you to take risks, but this card here is saying don't do it if it's around the law or breaking the law. Stay on the straight and narrow. And be the king, be in charge of yourself. You are to stay in charge of your path. Okay, what you're currently dealing with. We have 7 of Water. This is the Dreamer card, dream big. And I love it showing up with the Magician because it's master manifestation energy, a law of attraction energy, you being aligned with whatever it is that you're going for in life, whatever you're trying to attract. This is telling you, you've got lots of options. You can manifest anything that you want into your reality right now, especially with the King card. The King and the Magician and the 7 of Cups, the 7 of Water is telling you that dream big and know that there's lots of good coming your way. There's lots of magic around you, magical ability. Does that make sense for you guys? I know when we throw the word magic and magician around that people can sometimes think that's craziness, but you know, if you believe in magic, you can experience magic. And that's what it's telling you to do. It's to believe in yourself, believe in your ability to go for things, and then step outside your fear and actually go for it. Now, we also have patience. This is you showing up in your reading, Sagittarius. This is the Sagittarius archetype in the Major Arcana deck. So whenever you show up as yourself in a reading, it's a powerful moment. This is also a message about patience, about you remembering that it's about the journey, not the destination, and being patient about reaching your destination. But you can make great progress this week while you're doing that. Very powerful moment right there. Whenever your archetype for the zodiac sign that I'm reading for shows up, it's just a very important sign. And you guys have great cards here showing that this could be a very pivotal week for you. 3 of your 5 cards so far are Major Arcana, which is the big things in life. So really pay attention to what you're doing this week, to the energy that you're sending out, and to how hard you're working towards your goals. Okay, we also have 5 of Water, the 5 of Cups. Stay positive. Stay positive. This is you on a healing journey. Let go of the disappointments that have held you back. They're not a part of your story this week. This week, you're talking about success, and you're only thinking about the good things that are meant to come your way and show up for you. So don't dwell on negativity. Don't dwell when, if you slip up, if you have, if there's a little bit of a disappointment somewhere, that's just a part of life. Get back on track and know that major things can happen if you are on board with making them happen and you keep your energy right. I feel like this card wants to come out. Let's take another one too. We have Poker Face. Okay. Taking a chance. Risks and options, not showing your hand, and gambling. So we have the Fool card here, and we're talking about taking risks. In that area of new beginnings and being bold and being brave, I'm all for that. Where what I was saying earlier with this king card here, you know, don't take risks, don't do risky behavior. And you see gambling on here too. I don't know that gambling would be in your best interest right now. If you do, I mean, I don't know. I'm not against gambling, don't get me wrong. But there's just something about a warning with this king card showing up with the fool and now with this poker face. Like I said, I'm all for being bold and going for your dreams and your goals, especially when you have the 7 of Cups showing up here with this 7 of Water. But I'm not about taking risks with the law. There's just something about low vibrational activity that I feel like is not going to bode well for you this week, Scorpio, or I'm sorry, Sagittarius. So that's your warning for the week, okay? And we have the Death card. I just called out Scorpio energy, and here it is. Change and transformation. Change and transformation. A chapter is coming to an end and a new one is getting ready to begin. We have the Fool card here, the major card about new beginnings and new things and new energy coming to you. Know that you're about to turn the page. There is a new chapter that is going to begin for you, and that's exciting. It's going to be good. So even if you are experiencing a little bit of heartache over a loss with this Death card, just know that you are still on course. Be patient with this card. Just know that life is about alchemy and blending. We have to blend the good and the bad, and we have to take the good and the bad and know that it's all a part of our story. But within your story, you're getting ready to start a new important chapter, and it's exciting for you guys. Okay, what your future self wants you to know, the 7 of Fire. It's really important for you guys to stand your ground around your goals and dreams and what you're trying to accomplish. Show up for yourself every day and fight for yourself. You have 2 7s showing up side by side, which I do feel is a big spiritual message for you. It's about your journey, and I feel like you're on a journey right now that is going to lead you to a very important place in your life. The rest of 2025, I feel like you can do very big things with it starting this week. I'm pulling these cards during the Lion's Gate, which is about, you know, the major manifesting time. And I want you to keep that energy in mind and carry it with you. What you're dreaming about right now can multiply. You have the 7 of Water, which is all about mini dreams, dreaming big and knowing that you're worthy of those dreams. So keep that in mind as you're going through the rest of the year. Call. It's time for you to answer your calling. This is an awakening card for you guys. If you've been sleeping, you know, if you've not been, really actively moving towards your goal or like towards your calling, your purpose, it's time for you to wake the heck up and get busy. You have this manifestation card, the Magician, and you have the calling card. This is another card telling us that we're almost to the end of the chapter so that we can start a new one. This is the awakening, and there's change coming for you, an important change. This is another major arcana. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana cards out of 8. So half of your cards are majors. Those are big, big life moments. And I feel like you can really propel yourself to the place you're meant to be beginning this week. Really work on that though. And we have the Queen of Water. She's so intuitive and she is so empathic. And you talk about deep knowing, it's the Queen of Water. I feel like she's second only to the High Priestess when it comes to trusting her intuition. And I want you to really follow your intuition this week. That is going to be what steers you in the right direction of everything that you're trying to accomplish, of the good relationship, the dream job, the dream house, whatever you're trying to call in for yourself. It's going to be really important. Now, what your guides want you to know, your ancestors, Nine of Air. Pay attention to your dreams. If you're waking up in the middle of the night, maybe a little jarred, maybe you were having a visitation dream from an ancestor or someone who has passed on, someone from the other side trying to reach you through your dream time. I don't really feel like, usually this can be a card of stress, and I don't really feel like it's a card of stress for you right now, Sagittarius. I feel like it's a card just reminding you with all of these intuition cards that your dreams are going to be very, very important. You know, you have dream cards here telling you to keep a dream journal. I think that will be really important for you going forward. If at no other time, just do it all this week and then see what you get, see what you come up with. Because I'm really feeling like the dreams, there's going to be messages and downloads coming to you at night while you're sleeping. And they might wake you up and it might be a little bit jarring, but it's because you have all this energy right now that is about life-changing stuff. And I feel like you're really supposed to stay on top of it and pay attention to it. Now, the Page of Fire, this is the person who everything they touch turns to gold. And with the Magician and you guys showing up for yourself in your own reading, I feel like this is a time of major accomplishment for you. You can really set out to accomplish a lot this week, even if it's just the beginning of the rest of the year. There's a lot for you to accomplish, good projects. Pay attention to the things that spark your creativity and your passion. Go for it. Pages are about new beginnings as well. And you guys have so many cards here that are telling you that there is a new beginning happening for you. Pay attention to that. And we have the Star card. Beautiful way to end your reading. Aquarius energy, another major arcana card. And this is faith, hope, and healing. And it's also the wish card. So send that wish, whatever that is, send it out into the universe. Pray about it. Align yourself with it, with this Magician card here. And you're going to be unstoppable this week, Sagittarius. You're going to make great leaps and bounds with whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. But you have to stick to it and you have to show up for yourself. Okay? It's up to you. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana cards. That's really big. And is it 5 or is it 6? It's 5. Great things can happen for you this week. I'm excited for you, Sagittarius. Check back in with me morning and night. I pull cards, a card at the beginning of the day and a card of what we need to surrender in the evening. I'd love to have you guys participating in that. Leave me a comment. If you're new here, I hope you'll decide to subscribe and join us on the journey here. I am sending you joy, love, health, and wealth. Have a great week, Sagittarius.